Now, what types of occupations or careers have people you dated in the past had?
Regular jobs, no job. No, I'm just kidding. Rapper, football player, basketball player, you name it. Industry, motherfuckers. Yeah, I've dated all the time. I don't judge, but after dating and talking or dealing with people in different fields, it's like, I don't think I want to deal with that type of field no more, or whatever the case may have you. Like, I'm just good on that.
Out of all the different people in the past that you dated that held occupations or jobs, which one have you dated the most of?
Athletes and just industry.
And when it
That's
comes,
what I'm around.
and when it comes to athlete, does it dwindle down to a specific sport?
Yeah, more so football or rapper or just in the industry.
How many times do you think you've dated a football player?
Probably like 3, 4, 3. I mean, like, dating, like, it's like, you just talk to people, you just conversation, see if you are able to go to the next step of talking or going into a relationship. So really, like, maybe like really took seriously 2, but like talked to and maybe dealt with 4. Yeah.
And were these all NFL football players, college football players?
Some were college and 1 NFL.
What was the longest you dated a football player for?
On and off, like 3, 4 years.
Now, what is dating a football player really like? And this is for viewers watching that have not had a chance to experience that.
Dating a football player can have its pros and cons. Because, well, okay, dating an athlete period or just anybody that's in a field of work where it's super busy can be very stressful if you have nothing going on. So if you are dating a football player, a rapper, a basketball player, or even a doctor, or whatever the case may have you, somebody that puts in a lot of hours, if you have nothing going on for yourself and you're just sitting around all day waiting to talk to your man, baby, you're going to be stressed because you don't know what they doing, who they with, what's going on, if they really at practice, if they really here, if they really there, or who's there. You got to keep yourself busy so you don't go crazy. So that's one thing I learned. Pros, it's fun to travel with them. You know what I'm saying? If they have games, you get to go to the games, you get to watch them. That's a fun experience. You get to travel. The income is probably great. What else is good? I mean, it's just a different type of lifestyle. It's not your typical lifestyle when you're dating an athlete, It's just different things that happen, things of excitement, things that are just, spontaneous. But, when you date an athlete or someone in the limelight, it's a lot of people that want that person. So you got to understand and mentally prepare yourself for that because 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to slip up. And that's just the reality of it. Men are men, humans are human. And that's just what it is. So don't think everything's about to be a piece of cake. Okay.
Now, this 3-year relationship that you previously mentioned, how far did it get when it came to titles, even though it was on and off?
No, that was my boyfriend, for sure. They all know it. The ones who know. That was definitely my boyfriend. I just, after him, I just don't care for the title thing. You gotta do a lot to get that title now. Baby.
Now, for the ones that don't know, was this an NFL football player?
No.
Okay.
College.
What age were you when that relationship started?
I think I had just turned 18. I was 17, turning 18.
And why did that relationship finally end?
Because I feel like at the time, we were always long distance. And it was just like the distance, even when we broke up and we tried again, we were still long distance. And it was just like, really tough because, we're in that situation where we had to deal with that extra hold on our relationship. And then also it was one of those things where we were always together in our years of figuring ourselves out. And it was like, we just wanted to mutually focus on ourselves, figure out what we like, experience life on a different scale, and just, do us. So it was never no bad blood though. Like it was a mutual thing. So it was good.
And mentally, ever receive any professional help with this?
Mm-mm.
Why not? Some people do.
I don't feel like I need to. I feel like if I needed to, I would, but I don't think I need that with that relationship at all.
Now, what did you learn from this experience? What did this relationship teach you?
It taught me a lot of good things because he treated me very well. He probably treated me the best out of every man I've ever dealt with. It was just, I guess he taught me what to not take from any man. So the way he treats me is like, if another man don't treat you like that, it's like, oh yeah, he used to do this. So you not even go, the checklist is not even gonna be, you're not gonna be applicable, okay? He taught me, that relationship taught me patience because you are long distance. You can't just show up to his house. You can't just knock on his door. So you gotta be patient and wait till he out of practice to talk about certain things, or after homework was done, or it taught me to be patient. It taught me to trust because I had no choice but to trust him, to be with him. Because again, I don't know what he's doing, where he at. I mean, I did have his location, but it's like, he still could go somewhere and I won't know where he's at by what he's saying. It taught me a lot of things. It taught me that I actually like long distance relationships because I've had my experiences with someone that was in the same place as me. And I realized with the type of lifestyle and career I have and how I operate, it's almost not healthy for me to have my significant other under my chest every day because it makes me not able to focus and do what I need to do for myself. And it taught me that, maybe, I don't know. It just taught me that a lot of intricate things I don't really want to get into, but overall it gave me wisdom. It taught me what to look for in a new man, if that's what I was doing when I'm dating around and stuff like that. But overall, it was a good experience.
Have you mentioned him in your music at all?
No, I never name dropped him. Maybe I've talked about certain things, bits and pieces and stuff like that. But I talk about a lot of my relationships or my dating experiences, the good, the bad, the current, the past, the future. So I talk about everything, not just him.
And even though you never name dropped him in your music, has he heard any of the songs you may have mentioned him without name dropping him?
Yeah, he's heard them.
And what would that conversation be like?
It just be funny. He just one of them was when we broke up. I made a song about it because our first breakup was bad. So the song was kind of bad, but his teammates showed it to him. And we weren't speaking at the time. So when we started speaking again, he was like, yeah. I was like, damn. And then with the more recent records, he'd be like, oh, is that how you feel? I'd be like, yeah, that's how I feel. It'd be cool.
And even though you didn't name drop him in any of these songs that you're referencing here, care to share any of the song titles? If viewers watching this getting to know you for the very first time want to go listen to those songs.
To be honest, the main song that I did name drop him is going to be deleted off of every platform and it's gonna be erased. I'm just in a new chapter and I just want to start off clean. You know what I'm saying? I was the little Abby Nicole. We was talking. I'm 24. I'm a new woman. I'm in a new space. I'm around new people, new experiences. This is just gonna be all new. So unfortunately, if you weren't there, you just weren't there. If you know, you know.
Any chance of you two ever getting back together?
Honestly, I don't know what the future holds. I do still speak to him. That's my friend. That'll always be my people's. Is all love. And I don't know when that would happen or how it would happen. If God wants that to be, I'm not opposed to it. But like I said, you know, we do have our new experiences with new people, and we don't know where that will go. I don't know if he'll find somebody new. I don't know if I'll find somebody new. But we always will be locked in and cool, no matter what the situation is.
When's the last time you communicated with him?
Like yesterday. Yesterday while I was doing my hair, I think, or my makeup, I can't remember.
And is he still playing football to this very day?
Yes. Yes, he is. Professionally.
So
I'm not going to say too much, just professionally.
Anything else you want to mention about this relationship?
No, I want to move on. It's done. It's been done. Like, I don't like that we just had a whole segment about that. Love him and everything. Good person, but damn. New. We are into the new.